Let's get into the DM dilemma from Pumpkin Patch Paula. She writes, "Hi guys, is it too much to ask to go pumpkin picking? Every guy I've been in a relationship with since high school doesn't like pumpkin picking. I'm in the situation again with my current boyfriend. I want to go look at pumpkins on Sunday, and he said he wanted to watch football. So I said we could go Saturday instead, and he made a big sigh and said it won't take all day, right? Why is it so painful for guys to go pumpkin picking? Is it the type of men I'm dating, or do guys get less grumpy in their 30s? Oh. I'm 27, so I'm willing to wait. Should I break up with my boyfriend and hold out for a guy that wants to go pumpkin picking? Or do all guys really not want to go? I've not met a single dude in my life ever who would enjoy doing something like going pumpkin picking, going apple picking, going to the orchards. No, it sucks. It's boring. I want to watch football."
Well, Izzy says this dude hates joy and whimsy. How lame.
Izzy, then you go with Paula. You two have a girls' day of it. Don't make him.
So I will say, no, guys are not going to get any less grumpy as they get older. All of us, not just men, but women too. We all get grumpier as we get older. Have you met grandparents before?
Exactly.
Like, they're some of the grumpiest people. So just wanted to clear that out. And I don't think it's too much to ask for someone to go pumpkin picking with you, but I think hobbies should be the least important thing when it comes to a relationship. And I would count this as a hobby, because hobbies is something you could go do with your friends. It's something you could do on your own. It's something that you could do that's time for yourself outside of your relationship.
Yeah, but Allison, but then what am I going to put on Instagram? I'm not going to have a picture with my boyfriend with us wearing matching flannels.
Well, but what I'll say is, in a relationship, it's going to be far more important that you have things like the same values. Like, you might meet a guy who loves to go pumpkin picking, but let's say he's with 2 kids and divorced, and he's like, I'm not having another kid. That part of my life is over. And you really want kids. Like, I would say that's a much bigger thing to have in a relationship than a guy who wants to go. This is so small compared to other things that I don't feel like you trade out a guy who's going to be good to you and a good match just because he doesn't want to go pumpkin picking.
I am troubled that Paula's considering breaking up with this guy, because I think Paula should be grateful she has an honest man. Any man who wants to go pumpkin picking with you is lying about it, and he has an ulterior motive there. You're going to have to pay for that pumpkin picking with something else.
But you don't think that there's a compromise where she could have a healthy relationship where she could say, like, hey, boyfriend, this is really important to me. I really want to do this together. And she's going to have to understand he's probably not going to enjoy doing it. He's doing it for her. Is there no world where that could happen?
I am going to say, if she can effectively explain why it's so important to her, then fine.
Because it's going to be special, because it's going to make her feel good. Why doesn't he want to make her feel good as somebody who supposedly loves her?
Kat just texted us at 601-995-1017. Kat says she needs to tell him they have a fall photo shoot scheduled at the pumpkin patch, and it's top priority. Don't say you want to go pick pumpkins. Just do it while you're there.
Is that better?
No, Kat.
Like, would you rather, like, your girlfriend be like, I signed us up for a fall photo shoot. It's going to be so cute.
Listen, this whole conversation is making me feel like I want to die alone, and I'm happy about it. But no, I would be much more happy about going pumpkin picking than a fall photo shoot.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Like, I feel like the photo shoot needs to be impromptu after you've convinced him to go pumpkin picking.
What would you say to Pumpkin Patch Paula? We're doing a DM dilemma, and if you're a guy who would enjoy going pumpkin picking with a lady, I have a girl who is looking forward to making the rest of your life miserable.
No,
her name is Paula.
Fair.
She's thinking about dumping a guy because he's made a big deal about going to pick out pumpkins. She wanted to do it on Sunday. He wanted to watch football. Then she was like, what about Saturday? And I'm sure in his mind, he was like, yeah, that's another big football day. It's like the second biggest, arguably the biggest. Why? Why do we have to go pumpkin picking? Taylor just texted us and said, tell Paula to just let it go. Let him watch football because it's over with. Is that her saying that the relationship is over with?
Ooh.
Because he's refusing to go?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, just let him go his separate way and you go your separate way, and he's going to football and you're going to pumpkin.
601-995-1017 is our phone number.
I don't know. The ladies are making me feel like like, I need to change my opinion because we've got Rebecca saying things like, I think it's really important in a relationship to take time to include yourself in your partner's interests and hobbies. This is a great way to further connect with your partner. And as Stephanie says, find someone who enjoys things like pumpkin picking. Maybe it's the type of guy you've been dating. I realized that when I was dating the same type over and over and it wasn't working. If you go outside your comfort zone, you might find the type of guy who enjoys and likes things that you do.
Felicia just texted us and said, my hubby said he would go. I said, no way. Did Felicia's hubby say that he would go pumpkin picking with Paula? Or is Felicia saying she's not interested in pumpkin picking? I'm not sure.
Well, I can certainly see why she'd be like, no way, you're not going pumpkin picking with this girl who's desperate to find a man that'll go pumpkin picking with her.
Welcome to the show. Did you have advice for Paula this morning?
Yeah, I'm with Adam. I think if he goes, he cheated.
So you feel like the only way this guy would agree and say, like, yes, babe, let's go pumpkin picking is because he cheated on her. He feels really guilty about it.
I didn't think about it before you asked me, Allison, but now that you mentioned it, it depends on what her pumpkin looks like.
No.
So you're saying the better pumpkin she has, the more apt he's to go look for pumpkins with her.
Absolutely, because when you see a match, you got to have it.
Oh, my goodness.
Jerry, that was fantastic. I really appreciate you. Even if nobody else in the Metro does, you made me laugh hard. Thank you, Jerry. All right.
Just picking up my cues. I love you.
I love you, Jerry. All right, talk to you later. Oh, that was fun.